So my point of this is not to whine and complain about how I am homeless, but don't think it is not hard work. And I would much rather be working and contributing. But if I'm not going to get housed, why bother? At least I have my life this way. So I'm doing this 10, 12 hours a day. But yesterday I was just exhausted with the stress of the truck and what's going on. And I just couldn't work. And I'm scared of driving. I spent half the day today. Well, yesterday, it was exhausting. So I climbed in the back and took a nap. And then watched my news on YouTube. Yesterday I woke up. So that was yesterday. So today I got up and took care of my poop, and then I went over to Market Basket, get something to eat, but I actually had 2-day-old pasta, which I had eaten, so I didn't really need to get anything to eat, but the Starbucks parking lot was over there, and I could get my poop taken care of, so I heard a clunk in my front end, which just happened, I heard a couple of days before my tie rod end separated last Christmas. So I've been scared to drive the truck, and I didn't know what to do. So and just again, distressed, that I climbed in the back of the truck and took a nap. So I get up, and I read some news, and it's like, all right, I gotta get over to the shop. So I lifted the truck. My top left ball joint is getting considerably looser than it was. I don't know how close it is to snapping off, but I can't not work for 4 days or whatever it is until I get my truck into the front end. And we got snow coming in before then, which bet your ass I'm going to capitalize on that. I'll be fucking miserable. My toes will be frozen and my head will be wet. And for all that, I might clear a whopping $300. Still not getting me head, but I will have made it, and I will do it. Although there has been, I remember Saturday that it was raining, and it's just, after 7 days of doing it, I just couldn't do it another day. I'm working hard, and I deserve to be. You want to keep me on this planet doing what I'm doing, as small as it is. If we had more people like me spreading the joy and being fun in the world, it would be a much better place. And hopefully I can show you a little bit about how it is that I got there, or got here. Being able to stay as joyous and happy, being rejected by my boys, stressed about how dangerous it is to be running my truck, not paying my bills, not being able to catch up with fixing the truck. Housing, and no side of housing coming in, but I don't know, I might get a call and get it done, or one of you guys might house me, which is another one of my ideas. Scott Galloway and all these people that are talking progressive, tax structures and eliminating capital gains and blah blah, all this fucking intellectual masturbation, which is leaving half this country sucking wind like you have no idea. We don't have 10 years. The pitchforks are gonna come out. I don't know, any day now. Homeless is an issue. They're blaming the homeless. They're making it more and more. Just Google, or not Google, but search YouTube for the homeless crisis, and you will see RV encampments and RV, and then all these investment bankers and hedge funds and whatever are buying up trailer parks and forcing retirement that had already gotten down to the lowest level of housing out at 75, 80 years old. And you're going to tell me that it is their problem that they're homeless? It is their problem that they can't afford housing? Bullshit. And all they do is they're tearing up the encampments, out of sight, out of mind. But the homeless are not disappeared. They're still out there. They just relocated and more fucking miserable. Weren't able to work whatever they were working, even if it's standing on an island catching change. But the Scott Galloways of the world, the 1% that are progressive and compassionate, that feel they need to change their karma, like Capone donated to the church, start a fund, start buying up houses, start a fund that you don't lose money, but you don't make money. But disrupt BlackRock. Disrupt the control they have over housing. Put them out of fucking business. Put them out of the housing business. You could do that. Tie up your money for 10 years, buying up houses, putting people in them, and then pull your money out of it when BlackRock, kind of like what Uber did to the taxi drivers. Except at the end, you're still good people looking to do good things, so then you don't disrupt, dismantle, destroy the cab industry, so that once it's taken apart, you can raise the prices, so now shared transportation is more expensive than the taxis were.